Hello, I'm Bookface. Now it's the holliest, jolliest time of the year, and if you comment on my lovely Christmas attire, Santa may just deliver coal directly into your eyeballs this year. Ho, ho, ho. Now you may think my suggestion is a bit too morbid of a joke for such a joyous holiday, but as we've seen time and time again, mythology tends to make this time of year much darker, much like every other aspect of life. And this year, not only do we have a real spooky myth, but also several overused horror tropes that apparently go back way further than we thought. So since we're gonna get all 80s horror movie this Christmas, let's jump right in. Woo! This year, the clearance rack Santa knockoff we're talking about is Hans Trapp. He's a kind of boogeyman figure from the Alsace-Lorraine region of France, similar to Knecht Ruprecht and Père Fouettard. Once again, pronunciation is the bane of my existence. He was associated with this real-life dude named Hans von Traffa from the 1400s, who was a knight and nobleman. He was noted as having this dispute with an abbot of some Benedictine monastery, and dealing with that as the rational person he was, he built a dam to deprive the town of Weissenberg of water, and then he broke the dam later to flood the whole town. Now that's a real 1-2 combo, ain't it? No water for you, and then here's some water for you! So, for this crime, among others, he was summoned by Pope Alexander VI. So, in response to this, he decided, no. Yeah, he just completely refused and then straight up insulted the Pope, which resulted in him being excommunicated and being referred to as
the Black Knight.
I really need to work more Scooby-Doo references into these videos. Get some culture here. I'm only now realizing how funny that is, considering I'm talking about different cultures and their myths, and I'm saying I don't have any culture because I haven't snuck in enough Scooby-Doo references. Now, when he got excommunicated, all of his land and money was seized, the capitalist nightmare, so he just kind of bailed to some mountains out in Germany. After this, he started being associated with cannibalism, dark magic, and the devil, and his character was described as greedy, rich, and evil. And for the sake of not getting political, I will now move on. He was often depicted with a white beard, a pointed hat, and blackened skin. Please don't be racist, please don't be racist, please don't be racist. And he was often dressed in bearskins and would commonly carry a long rod. Now, there are some issues that come with hiding out in the mountains, even though many of us wish to bail in society. Food can be hard to find, shelter might be a bit iffy, probably kind of boring. Now, I don't know if any of those factors were messing with Hans Trapp, but after a while of hiding out, he started hungering for human flesh, as you do. And of course, because this video is themed, I'm sure you could guess that this hunger peaked at Christmas time. So one day, he stuffed his clothes with straw and disguised himself out in a cornfield as a scarecrow.
Dude, you fugly.
And just like that, the rural horror aesthetic was born. So eventually a boy with a sheep walked by the field Hans Trapp was hiding in, and Hans Trapp jumped out, stabbed the boy with a stick, and then dragged his body back to the cave he lived in. Chill out? Could you not? Or are you trying to make an indie horror game? You don't need to kill the child. Also, my own little side note, I think it's notable that the kid had a sheep in this, aka some non-cannibal meat. So Hans Trapp turned down the lamb and immediately went for some Sam chops instead. But anyways, as he was getting ready to eat his kid's meal, he was suddenly struck by lightning and instantly vaporized. Ha! Get smote, loser. Man, shame that lightning bolt didn't come a little before he stabbed the child. Despite being killed, though, it's believed he still wanders around with his cloak spilling out straw. Just now occurred to me, can you imagine how itchy that must be? That is truly an unfortunate fate, always having straw scratching at your skin. Ugh. Does he have skin? These are important questions. Now, sometimes this eternal wandering is viewed as a punishment for his sins, while other times it's actually seen as his attempt to atone for his sins. Either way, it's something I've never really understood. Your punishment for doing this evil thing is to be enabled to continue doing that evil thing forever. It seems kind of counterintuitive. Like, I know it's gotta be unpleasant, no one wants to live forever, but you're punishing the serial killer by giving him more knives. Why are you doing this? Whatever the reason, he often accompanies and is depicted alongside the Holy Maiden, a figure meant to represent Jesus. So it's Jesus or Scrooge McStab the children. So I guess the holidays have always been stressful, huh?
Whoa, a snowstorm, which is why my voice sounds different. I'm definitely not recording this at a different time because I didn't like my outro. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. you like to talk to tomatoes. No, that's not it. If you want to hear more about Hans Trap and the other figures mentioned in this video, look at my website where I put all of my research and drawings from all the stuff I do. It's a lot. I don't deserve to be paid for this, but if you disagree for some reason, I've got a Patreon where you can pay just $1 a month and support me. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!